Welcome to Michigan Out of Doors. I'm Jenny Olson, and we've got a fun show for you this week. Now, we're going to wait a couple of weeks till the first Thursday in December to show you how we all did on our opening day of firearm deer season and wolf season. But on this week's show, we're going to take you to Lewiston, Michigan to show you a group of sportsmen that got together for a bird hunting tournament there, and we will have some deer hunting for you this week too.
Well, that's right, Jenny. We are going to get to do a little bow hunting on this week's show, and one of the most avid bow hunters that I know is our good friend Gabe VanWormer. We're going to get to tag along with him and his son as he passes along that love of bow hunting to his kids on a very nice Michigan buck. And if we have some time, we're going to have you, the viewer, on this week's show. We've been getting hundreds of pictures for our bragging board segment. We're not going to be able to show all of them on this week's show, but we will have a few. Lots of good stuff on this week's show, so you stay tuned. I'm Jimmy Gretzinger. It's time for Michigan Out of Doors.
From the first spring rains to the soft summer breeze, dancing on the pine forest floor, the autumn colors catch your eyes. Here come the crystal winter skies. It's Michigan, Michigan out of doors. Someday our children all will see this is their finest legacy, the wonder and the love of Michigan. As the wind comes whispering through the trees, the sweet smell of nature's in the air. From the Great Lakes to the quiet stream, shining like a sportsman's dream. It's the love of Michigan we all share.
Michigan Out of Doors is presented by Greenstone Farm Credit Services, making recreational land ownership possible across Michigan and northeast Wisconsin. Begin your land financing journey at one of Greenstone's 37 locations or visit greenstonefcs.com. By Meijer, a destination for hunting, fishing, and camping. From bug spray and tents to GPS and gas, Meijer has nearly everything you need to take on nature and get you there. Meijer. By Chappelle, providing sleds, shelters, and accessories for your time on the ice. Chappelle offers a line of pop-ups, flipovers, and the Bay Runner, a mobile cabin with a shelf for electronics and a sliding seat. On the web at chappelle.com. By Country Smokehouse, offering a variety of meat products. Country Smokehouse is located 3 miles south of I-69 on M53, just south of Imlay City. Country Smokehouse is a meat processor, a butcher, and a destination for sportsmen.
Everything's different when you're shooting a traditional bow. You gotta be so much closer, or at least I do. And I'm looking for a shot within, 10, 15 yards, maybe 20 yards if I feel good that night, but it's not like hunting with a compound. The tackle's all different. I'm shooting aerodynamics. They're tapered shafts, bigger at this end and smaller at this end. I got a Centaur 185 grain broadhead, and this particular one, I've shot this through 3 different deer and 1 turkey, so it's a great broadhead, and we're going to try to stick one tonight. 185 grains, 2-inch cut. This baby does a lot of damage. And behind this 2 tracks longbow at about, I think I'm shooting 52 pounds at 28 inches. This setup really packs a punch. Really happy with the setup. And it's a lot of fun. Young buck, he has no idea what's going on. Second buck in about 5 minutes. And they're not getting any bigger. Those are both bucks. Obviously not bucks I'm going to shoot, but they're responding to calls. That's a good thing. Especially when you're using the longbow right here. You got to get them close. Well, it's been a pretty good morning here. I just I didn't bring the camera out because it was raining this morning, and that's exactly what I did last year. And of course, a buck came in and I shot it. This buck was probably, I think he's an 8 or a 9 point. I've got trail cam pictures of him. And great morning. Wish I would have had a cameraman, but oh, man, the rut is on. I'm telling you. And as you can see, we've got blood like crazy through here. So I'm gonna move my way through there. We're gonna have to watch ourselves so we don't get blood all over our scent lock clothes. But these Centaur archery heads, I'm using a 2 tracks longbow, and that broadhead right there, 2 inches in diameter, and a 2 tracks longbow that's made in Ovid, Michigan. I love using these Michigan products, and the blood trailer through here is incredible, so you just have to see it. Oh, there he is. I can see him right straight down that fence line, or down this corn line, but take a look at this blood trail. This is where he went through. Whoever says traditional equipment can't get the job done, they're not doing it right, apparently. Let's go take a look at him. Oh man, he's a big bodied deer. Look at the size of that deer. Man, that is a big bodied deer. That's probably the 3rd largest buck I've got on trail camera. I haven't even seen him yet until this morning. It's early November. I couldn't be happier. Nice buck. His neck is huge. That is a big, big neck. All right. That's about the 4th or 5th deer I've taken with that longbow, and I'll tell you what, there's nothing like it. If you've never tried traditional hunting, it's just unbelievable when you have a deer standing at 20 yards and you want him to come closer. There's no better way to spend a November morning than this right here. Very cool.
Meh.
See him right there, shoot him. Wait, just a minute.
Meh. Meh.
Lie down. Slowly, sits down, sits down. What happened?
Just saw a boy, and for a boy, he came in right almost under us, and then he ran away.
That's about as close as it gets right there. He was drawn back on that buck, and that buck just didn't like something. We never walked in that trail. That close. That was so cool. That's Drake's first buck he's ever drawn back on, so hopefully it won't be his last.
Just came out, and we spoke to a ton of fun when he came in, so hopefully we can see a buck today.
stop.
That is so cool. Drake is 9 years old and he's shooting a white ruckus, not shooting much poundage, but he did not want to hunt with a crossbow this year. He wanted to do it the hard way, so hopefully it paid off. We were hoping for a doe tonight and Drake might have just tagged a big buck, so that was awesome. When in doubt, back out. That's the saying. We're gonna back out. We're gonna go right back where we came from, get out of here. That was a beautiful buck. Boy, that worked out perfect. It was a sleepless night for me. I don't know about Drake, but we're back out here. It's daybreak. We know what the hit was. We watched it several times on video. It looks like it's right near the shoulder. And if you look down here, we've got a good pool of blood. So we're finding decent blood, but we're just going to keep tracking it. That small broadhead you have to use for a young kid, it's tough sometimes finding that blood trail, but hopefully you work that arrow inside him and hopefully we'll find this one, so let's keep tracking. Are you kidding me? Yes! That buck is laying right there. Great Thomas, you shot a big old buck. He's laying right there. Oh my goodness. I can't even believe this. My dad is right back behind us. He's helping us track. Mike is behind the camera. And Drake just shot his first buck with a bow, and he's laying right there. I'll tell you what, that right there, persistence paid off. Unbelievable. Backed right out, just what you're supposed to do. And my son has his first buck. Well, this is so cool. Look at that. Oh man, was that exciting, huh?
Yeah, he is really broken up on this side.
Give me a hug. Good job.
In this next story, we're going to visit with a group of Michigan sportsmen that get together every year. It's become a tradition for them to gather in Lewiston, Michigan and hit the North Woods for their very own bird hunting tournament.
The tournament started with a meeting at the Iron Kettle restaurant. Hunters gathered here for breakfast and to run down the rules for the day. I caught up with Al Samasco before things got rolling.
And tell me what's going on today.
Well, it's our 16th annual Lewiston Thunderbird Invitational.
What happened?
Well, usually second weekend of October, a bunch of guys come up to Michigan and we all go play in the woods for a day. I got involved about the third or fourth year after this started. Ken Salas from Alpena started this and he passed away a few years ago. Okay. And so we continued it on.
There was a good turnout for this year's event, which is a grouse and woodcock hunting competition. There were some first-timers and some tournament veterans here.
Yes, we are.
You got a good plan?
We got a real good plan.
All right.
We got a good spot. Our plan is to get to my buddy's spots before he does.
I like it.
He's got it down.
Have you been in the tournament before?
Yep, third year.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
At 8 a.m., teams hit the road for a mad dash to their best hunting spots. For the first hour, I'd be following the three-man team of Larry Spicer, Darren Ives, and Sean Faulkner. They were looking forward to hitting this first patch of woods for woodcock. Al says there's a reason why they get together for this event every year.
Well, normally life's pretty busy, and if you don't set a time and date, you just don't come up north. So we got tired of wanting to go hunting and decided we're going hunting, so everybody knows the second weekend of October where they're going to be now. We come up to Lewiston and we play in the woods with it for a day.
And out there in the woods, Larry's team and their dogs were already having fun. They were on a bird right away.
Oh! Did you get him? Yeah, I got it. Get the birdie, get the birdie. Good boy, good boy. Get the birdie. Good boy. Whoa.
I have the camera rolling. We'll see if I got it.
They go quick.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get this done. Running through this stuff is amazing.
Your dogs are pretty amazing, from what I can tell.
They're amazing animals.
Good shot there, old timer.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, youngster.
Tell me how that all happened. We kind of had a...
Well, we got out real quick, and like I say, it's the time of year. I thought we'd have points quicker than what we had, and then we got moving about, what, a couple 100 yards when we were into a bird, so.
Cool. And we just flushed one up while we were looking.
Coming to get this one, we bumped one in two. 2, yeah. And just as fast as we start getting going, here it is. It's happening. So, like I say, wasn't too far from the truck. And we're in business again right now. So
All right.
Here we go. Coming! Did you get it? Did you get it?
I don't know.
This was some thick stuff. Even standing behind a dog on point, it was tough for the camera to pick up a bird when it flushed.
Okay. Did we get it?
Down. I don't know if I got it, but
hey,
you guys
as long
are
as we got it.
cranking it. 3 within like 10 minutes here.
The year we won it, we were out of here in Woodcock. We limited the 3-man team limited in probably about 40 minutes.
Wow.
It's a pretty good field.
Beautiful. This place is chock full.
That's a male there. My older dog Deuce, he's a smart old dog, and man, when he gets in the woodcock, he means it. There's no false pointing or anything like that. And Trey's a little bit younger, but when he gets a grouse, he gets more grouse than woodcock, and the two of them together, they're just machines. It's fun stuff. We really love it. Woodcock like that stuff. Right in here, there's probably a bird. Trey picked it up.
Nice.
Kind of like where I pointed, right?
Beautiful.
Whoa, whoa, Trey, whoa.
Right now we're just trying to fill our bag of the woodcock, and then we'll move to grouse cover, but get this over real quick. We should be done within the next hour.
Cool.
And then we'll move on.
Nice, man. There are a lot of birds in here.
Yeah, it's thick. Shh. And yeah. Keep secrets.
We don't know where I am, though.
Right. We're gonna blindfold you on the way back out too.
Right.
These guys had nonstop action out here, and it was pretty fun to watch.
Okay, you guys spread out. Spread out.
Nice shooting, man. That was crazy.
Stop. Push it out that way. You ready?
Nice, guys.
Good boy, good boy.
An hour and a half into the hunt, these guys were close to their limit of woodcock, and then they'd move on to grouse. I hit the road and headed back to town to follow along with another team. For the rest of the day, I'd tag along with the father-son team of Mike and Pat Anderson and their buddy Pat Hool. These guys were trying a new area in hopes of kicking up some grouse. Teams had until 6 p.m. to try and fill their limits on grouse and woodcock and report back to the Iron Kettle to check in. Mike, Pat, and Pat covered a lot of ground and came up mostly empty-handed for their efforts.
Unfortunately. But I had some action.
All right, good, yep. Hey. How'd you do?
That one.
Hey!
That's what they look like.
That's what they look like. Nice job.
After putting many miles on both the truck and their feet today, these guys ended up with 3 grouse and 2 woodcock to take to the tournament check-in, a respectable bag for a hard day's work. Back in town, the rest of the hunters were gathered again at the Iron Kettle to show off their birds and see how other teams stacked up on the tally board.
At 6 o'clock, we close our books, so
Got a minute. 1 minute
as long
left.
as they were in the parking lot. I mean, if they were in the parking lot, we'll let it slide.
After a quick group photo to commemorate the 16th annual Thunderbird Invitational, it was time to head inside for the awards ceremony, where prizes were given to first, second, and third place. Coming in first this year was the team representing G5 Outdoors with a total of 4 grouse and 6 woodcock. Congratulations to all who participated in this wonderful event. What a great idea, bringing old and new friends together to share a day of camaraderie here in Michigan's Out of Doors.
Thanks for joining us this week for Michigan Out of Doors. Make sure you stay tuned over the next few weeks. Now, the first Thursday in December is when we'll be showing you how we all did for opening day of firearm deer season and wolf season here in Michigan. Coming up over the next few weeks, we'll also have some more deer hunting for you, some duck hunting, a little bit of perch fishing, and some walleye fishing. Plenty of stuff to do this time of year in our great old state.
Well, that's right, Jenny. There is a lot going on this time of the year, and we are excited for that first week in December when we show you all of our opening day hunts. There is a lot going on this time of the year, and if you missed part of this week's show or last week's show, or maybe you were up north at deer camp, you can always check us out online at MichiganOutofDoorsTV.com. We have full episodes of the show there, and if you do the Facebook thing, we're on there pretty much every day, letting you know what's going on as we try to bring you a brand new show every week of the year. Thanks so much for joining us this week, and if we don't see you in the woods or on the water, we'll hopefully see you right back here next week on your PBS station.
Michigan Out of Doors is presented by Jay's Sporting Goods with locations in Clare and Gaylord. Jay's, serving the Michigan outdoor enthusiast since 1971 with a wide variety of outdoor products. The gear, the knowledge, the tradition of Jay's, on the web at jayssportinggoods.com. By Showspan, producing consumer shows including the Ultimate Fishing Show Detroit, January 9th through 12th at Novi's Suburban Collection Showplace. The show features fishing tackle, fishing trips, fishing boats, and seminars on all Michigan game fish. The Ultimate Fishing Show, January 9th through 12th. By Propane, exceptional energy. Propane retailers promote the safe use of Michigan-produced gas energy in homes, farms, and businesses across our great state. Learn more at usemichiganpropane.com. By Meyer, a destination for hunting, fishing, and camping. From bug spray and tents to GPS and gas, Meyer has nearly everything you need to take on nature and get you there. Meyer. Closed captioning is brought to you by Propane, exceptional energy. Propane retailers promote the safe use of Michigan-produced gas to outdoor enthusiasts across our great state.
When I wander far away, a dream stays with me night and day. It's the road that leads to my home state. I am a Michigan man.